We're live. Hey guys, welcome, man. This is Joe D, and this is show Share a Beer 299. So next week, next Tuesday is the big 300, man, and pretty fired up about that one, man. We've been doing this for uh, not consecutive, right? There's been a few weeks that we didn't have a show or I missed or something over the years, but it's 300 shows, man. Once a week. I don't know how long that takes, but it does take a few years to get here. So um, it's a pretty big deal, So it's cool. No charge. Yeah, I'll go through the history and stuff next week, and we can go over all that type of stuff next week. But I do have a story here. I have one. Well, I didn't really have. Let me click on this here. Let me try to get this pulled up. Oh, I hate when you get these little pop-ups that keep popping up. All right, yeah, I got that story pulled up there. All right. I didn't have anything new this week as far as beer wise. This weekend, I had way too many beers for the damn Rams, man. The Rams, they've been kicking ass, man. I mean, I know it's against two bad teams, for most users into the NFL, like I am, and I know it's against two kind of mediocre teams, but still in the NFL to shut out two NFL teams back to back is tough, man. It's something that hasn't been done in a long time. Oh, wait a minute. So, yeah, I guess some people saying they didn't get their invite. Hold on here. Hold on. No, I invited. Let's see, I got Frederick wants to get in here. Let me try to get this straightened out. Sometimes I don't know what happens, but yeah, I said any invites. Yeah, I sent out the usual invite there to everybody. Let me see. Let me invite more. Yeah, I invited my usual beer circle. Yeah, because see, once I get in here, it's a little trickier to. There it goes, and then I think it. And then I think it. Let me see. Yeah, see, once I get into here, it tells me that I can't invite my whole circle. It's bizarre. Let me just. See if I can invite. I know Ruben wanted to get in there. He's probably trying to get in there too. I know this is really compelling viewing here. Let me see, Brandon. Get those invites sent. Let me get Frederick. Oops, wrong Frederick. Yeah, this is. I don't know why it does this, But from time to time, hopefully we don't have this next week. Yeah, there's a. There we go. It says it's going out, so let's see here. Okay, so getting back to my story, we had the Rams, man, which is the St. Louis Rams. They won't let you join. Huh. Maybe are you over 18? It does. I do have that block on there. I always have that block. I've always have had that block on there where you have to be 18 or over. I wonder if your profile somehow shows you under 18. That's hilarious. That would be funny. Uh, Let me see. That would be funny, man. It's like, no, you're not quite 18 yet. That would be funny. Uh, yeah, I don't know. What the? I keep every time I touch. It's funny. I'm not seeing these alerts. Every time I touch my phone here, I get. I can't hardly do anything on my phone, and Google's sending me all these alerts on my phone. Uh, so I'm like, oh, okay. I'm going to show you a picture from the Rams game off my phone, and every time I touch it, there's another alert. Okay, so this is. I have to share this with you. I'm one of those diehard Rams fans. I love the Rams. I don't know how people switch teams. I see that every once in a while. I was just watching Larry the Cable Guy on First Take today, and he switched teams. I guess he was an Oakland fan, and now he's a Green Bay fan, and because he saw Brett Favre wearing his shirt, so that he became a Green Bay fan right away. I would like Brett Favre if he was wearing my shirt or something to do with me, but I would let Brett Favre know that just don't take it on my Rams, please. But that was against Oakland right there, 52-0 right there against Oakland, right? And then let's see here. And then this past week against the Redskins, man, 24-0 against the Redskins. So that was awesome. I mean, to shut out two team NFL teams back to back like that is something else, man. So it was I was pretty excited. So the beers were just like, give me another one. Give me another one, damn it. And the chicken wings, man, because I was in a bar, you know what I'm saying? So the chicken wings were just. Now, see, if we were in Portugal, we'd have to be slamming oysters or something, man. No, snails, yeah. Wow. That would have slowed me down. That would have definitely slowed me down right there because seeing that big bowl of, yeah, that's pretty crazy to me. But I don't know what's going on, man. None of these guys can get in. Let me see. Boy, you run into these quirks every once in a while. Yeah, it's let me see. Let me close all this stuff out here. And then I'll share that. That part should be shared already. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, see, yeah, damn Google. See, that's what Frederick said. Damn Google. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You know what? Here, let me see if this helps at all. I think one time we had a serious problem like this, and then let me see. Yeah, I think one time we had a serious problem, and so let me go over here. Let me put this link and see if it helps at all. I don't know if it will. Then I'm going to make this directly for you guys that are trying to get in right now. Let me see. Yeah, so let me put Mark and then Ruben. And since I know you guys are trying to get in, I'll just send this directly to you three. Huh.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Someone's in there. There's Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, I just got the invite popped up like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, that's
yeah, mine
weird.
too.
Yeah. So. Live video calls. Yeah.
I'll cancel that deal then. I won't do that. Yeah, man, I don't know. Every once in a while we get these really bad quirks with this Google.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. Hopefully it's not next week.
I could watch you, but it wouldn't let me join.
Yeah, that was the same thing. I was able to see you, but it was just a screen.
Well, now you guys can get in on my Rams joy.
Touche. They've been doing well.
Yes, they have.
Not the best teams they've been playing, but hey, take what you can get.
Yeah, I wanted to get Frederick in here too. I don't know that I've ever met him.
Oh.
I saw him looking to join, but I don't know who that is either.
Because I know that would be pretty cool. He's been trying to get in here. Well, then maybe hopefully he'll get the same invite. I've sent him the same invite I've sent you guys, so
yeah,
maybe eventually it'll get to him.
Oh, there he is.
Here we go, finally.
There. Hey, welcome.
What's up?
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, now I remember you. You jumped in right at the end last week.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, because you're from Boston as well, I think, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm gonna grab a bottle opener. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh my God! So that's why I was referencing, because what we do. Okay, now if you're across the pond, right? You're crushing beers to soccer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think everybody completely understands when it comes to sports, you're crushing something, right? It's like so
Right.
I was, oh dude, I was hammered.
So you weren't crushing, you got crushed.
I got crushed, man. I was hammered. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, they were going down good, man. And then I kind of thought the Cardinals were going to lose.
Yeah.
Because they weren't playing so hot, and of course that's kind of big time here, as you can imagine. And so I was having some fun talking trash to some Cardinal fans, and then they pulled it out. I mean, they won. But yeah, so I was crushing more beer. And then this place kind of encourages you to drink like that because they're selling the 22 ounces for $3.
Oh, whoa.
22 ounces of what?
Whatever. Domestic.
Whatever.
Okay. So like Bud, whatever. Bud Miller, Coors type stuff. That's still a pretty good deal. 22.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was having that Four Peaks,
Yeah.
the
Kilt lifter.
kilt lifter. Yeah, that's why I was drinking. I mean, if you had a 16 ounce, you were screwing yourself, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you had to get to 22 ounces, and so you're doing that, and the wings were super cheap, so I'm crushing wings. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, it was,
What a taste of heaven.
yeah, wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
Uh,
It wasn't bad. So, yeah, no, I'm having actually the what do they call themselves? They're not the king of soft drinks, are they? Coca-Cola. Um,
I don't know what they are. They
they're
are.
not they're like the #1 drink period though in the world though, aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's like the best drink ever. Maybe. How about that?
It's like one of the most recognized. This is one of the most recognized bottles in the world,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Same thing with this. The only reason I got this, I ordered pizza and they had these for $2. So I was like, duh. That's like an international language, right? Pizza
Yeah.
and Coke. Pizza
Yeah.
and Coke. I think
Mhm.
everybody There's people in like remote places of Africa with bones in their noses, and they still understand Coke and pizza, right?
Yeah, but you get the deals too, like 2 liters or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like you
You
can
get a pizza for like $6 and a
Yeah.
Coke for $2. So there you go.
I think Al Qaeda gets like pizza delivered, Domino's in between heads getting cut off. They're like, and then pizza's
Working up an
pizza's-
appetite. Need some pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oof.
Jesus.
We get ISIS is like, they start making the video. Oh, pause. We got pizza.
We got pizza. Jesus Christ.
Edit it. You just edit it out.
Google.
We'll continue this head chopping in a minute, man. We got
Man.
we have to fuel.
It's a last meal.
Yeah.
Eat. Make sure you swallow all the way, because I don't want to see that stuff when I cut your head off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They mean it when they say they'll kill you for the last slice.
Yeah. Chew it 20 times. I don't want to see anything plugged up in there, huh? That's kind of gross. That's that's where I draw the line. Hey, so anyway, man, what are you drinking there, Frederick?
I got this thing off a trade. It's the Fatheads Headhunter IPA.
Fatheads.
Great beer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the first time having it. It's pretty awesome. It's really good.
Where's Fatheads out of?
I think it's Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ohio.
Cleveland.
I've heard of them, but yeah, I didn't know where they were at.
Yeah, it's not available over here, but I got it from a trade.
Off for
I
trade.
got
Yeah.
a 4-pack and a can of their 16-ounce hop stocker, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that their wet hot?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So what do you taste? What do you think?
It's good too. It's fresh too, man. I mean, it was brewed on the. This is the bottle dates.
Maybe a month old.
Not even. Oh yeah. Well, no, not even. It was bottled on 11/20.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
2 weeks old, man. Yeah. That's
That's a hell of a trade. That dude hooked you up. Good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I gave him some fresh stuff from over here from the local breweries. That was same thing. So.
Mhm.
Wow, he must have actually been right there.
Yeah, I think he told me he works up near. He works pretty close. So like he's like right between 2 breweries or something like that. So he hopped around and he picked up some zombie dust. We got a trade from 3 Heads.
Yeah.
Another badge, damn it. Yeah.
I know I drank my Bourbon County 2014s this weekend, and
Yeah.
I got like 4 badges for it.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Was that a good beer?
Yeah, to be honest, it was the first time. Last year it was super hard to get. I couldn't grab it. This year I got lucky and got 2.5 4-packs.
Okay. Wow. That's
So
good.
I got 10 of them, and just 2 of them. It's 2 traded away so far, but this is the first one I cracked, and lots of bourbon, man. Like right off, as soon as that thing's pop, it's like slap in the face.
That's
Heavy
good.
bourbon. but you get it's blended so well. It's crazy, man. It's amazing how they do
So
it.
balanced.
Yeah, like something so bourbony, like off, like aroma wise, you would think it's like, all right, this is gonna be like boozy as hell, and it's not too boozy. Like I was very
What was
surprised.
it? Is it about 10%? What's the ABV on it?
Oh no, I think it's like 14.
13,
Yeah, it's more than
13.8.
that. Yeah, it's a big beer.
Wow.
This
And
year's
and it
13.8.
wasn't boozy. That's unusual.
No.
Because it's new. I mean,
It
that's
blew
only
me
been
away.
about a few months. Yeah.
Did you guys hear about that?
Really,
Some people were saying that depending on when it was bottled and where it was bottled, the ABV differed. Some people was like a little under like 13.2, and some people got
Really?
like
Wonder if they must brew it in 2 different places then. Yeah.
yeah. I think
Huh.
I was reading somewhere. I think it's like one obviously the Chicago brewery. I think the other one maybe like somewhere in New York or something. I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Maybe a contract brew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah, but it's possible.
Yeah, that's the one thing that is.
Yeah, this is really good though, man. This is
Been
awesome.
buying them. I mean, they're starting to to get capacity. They're brewing it in multiple places. Probably the same exact recipe, but a little different result.
Absolutely.
So what are you having now, Mark?
I'm having a sticky stout.
Ingredients unknown.
Oh, freaking sticky.
They say it's an extra creamy oatmeal stout. Mm. There's a whole story behind this. No, it's actually pretty good. It's from a brewery here in Atlanta called Red Hair Brewing.
Oh yeah.
Red hair.
Yeah, Red Hair. And now, on top of that, I got it at my growler store, and if they I don't believe I'm going to say this, but they've got a deal. If you ask for the growler, and the guy's filling up your growler, and they blow the keg, you get it half price. It was just like a sick combination of dumb luck. It was normally $8 for this, but the guy's pulling. He goes, "Oh, your lucky day." He goes, "Pfft." He goes, "You get it for half price because it didn't get all. It didn't get all. I only got like 30 ounces."
Is that 30? Is that a 64 or 30?
It's a 32.
It's
32
a 32.
ounce growler.
Yeah, you can always tell a 32-ounce growler.
Yeah.
But at 32, you know what? I've got a lot of respect since I started getting those 32s from some of the breweries in Albuquerque. It's a perfect size.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect size growler, man.
Yeah, I mean, especially for me, since since Pam doesn't drink beer.
Yeah, same thing with my wife. My wife's pregnant.
A 32 ounce. I mean, this is 6.5%, so who knows? I might finish it this hour, but if I don't, it'll last a couple hours. I can finish it up. I don't feel like I have to drink the whole 64 ounce and then or not, and then put it back in the fridge and have it just go flat. So
it's a couple glasses. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect. It's like, you usually can finish the first one, and then you're like, oh, cool, I still got one more glass. You can enjoy that really good with whatever, cigar or some food.
Yep.
You might have had that first glass with a good steak or cigar, and then you're like, oh, I've got one more glass. You can get through that, but when you've still got a full growler, you're like, oh, man.
I've had 2 glasses, and it's like I still got half of the growler left.
to go.
Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes it's not a matter of you're not worried about getting hammered per se. You just don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
And if you pay, a 64 of a higher ABV beer, you're going to pay, 10, 15, $16 for a big growler.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, if you start drinking, it's really good, but you're like, okay, I got to go to work tomorrow. I just don't want to drink anymore right now. You put it, you put the cap on, you put it back in the fridge, and most of the time it's going to be okay, but you lose something. You
lose something, right? Unless you've got a really good flip-top growler,
best quality.
and even when you do, and then you start thinking about, okay, I like this beer. I could probably you might have had 2 glasses. You're like, that next glass is my borderline, really. When I've got a full growler, that next glass, I'm always like, I better not do it, because if I had another glass, then that's going to leave that growler a little too empty, and it won't be as good as if I had just left
Mm-hmm.
you know, the rest of it in there. Like the
That's
more
what
you
makes it fun.
find it in there, it stays better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I got a couple upstairs from local breweries, 64s, man, and it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's fucking damn good beer. You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
one more glass won't hurt. One more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then you
You're
don't
like,
care.
oh.
Like, oh, I'm finishing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know this Saturday I went to, I'm not sure if you guys heard of them or familiar, Jack's Abbey
Mm-mm.
out of Boston.
Mhm.
Well, they're outside of Boston, but locally.
I
Yeah,
think you know what? I think I have heard that name.
they're getting pretty popular, man. They're really known for lagers.
Big
Originally.
waters.
Yeah. Now they're branching off, man. They're doing all kinds of stuff. So it's about like a 30-minute drive for me. I was over there Saturday night. Trying some new stuff they came out with. They released that was only on tap there, and they got crazy real quick, man. Because I actually ordered 2 pints of 2 beers, and
Wow.
the guy had just wrote them on the board, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll get the 2 pints. He's like, all right, no problem. And initially, after they started serving them in like the little, snifters, and it's like they were giving you like a 6-ounce pour, and I got like a full pint. I'm like, the hell's the difference here? And mind you, I'm the first person right after he wrote to the board. He finished writing it. One was called Bride Maker. It was 15%.
Oh,
So
man.
you can imagine how that went real quick. The rest of
That's
my
like 16. That's like drinking almost a bottle of wine, really.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day.
It's funny. That's what it is. It's actually it's a wine lager.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
It was damn good too, man. but
15% lager.
It did
Wow.
not taste.
That's wine.
Huge.
Yeah, it's barrel aged in I think like Chardonnay or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wine, man. I mean, wine's what 12 to 14.
Dude, it was awesome. It was.
Yeah, most red wines like 12.5 to 14%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit, I gotta drink both of them. So
Tough job. Somebody's got to do it.
Darn.
I mean.
And what's what's your typical pour for wine? 8 ounces?
No, usually it's like 5.5 or 6
I was
ounces.
like 6
usually.
maybe. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think it's
Okay.
6.
Like
Okay.
a typical bottle of wine, you should get maybe like 4 to 5 glasses out of a bottle, which is what 750 milliliters. That's like
It's like 26 ounces.
Yeah, 25, 26 ounces. So you get
Okay.
like 4 glasses of wine.
Okay,
And
so
if you're not driving, then it's like 1 glass, one really big glass.
Yeah. Eat the fishbowl.
Yeah.
Dude, they got at Jack's Abbey. I bought actually. I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you this thing.
that's basically the little growlers that we get. And if you're getting a beer that's 10%, which you can do in a heartbeat, and you have
Oh yeah.
I picked this bad boy up. I'm not gonna drink it tonight. Fuck, I had to work, but.
If you drank
school
that
night.
night, you wouldn't be working tomorrow.
yeah, it's a school night. You'd have to.
This is from Jack Abbey's. It's called the Lager Nest Monster.
Oh,
Nice.
A Baltic
Baltic
Porter.
Order.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's a big one, probably, huh? Was it 11, 12? What is it?
15.
15. Holy
Oh.
cow.
Wow, that's big for a Baltic Porter. Most
Yeah,
Baltic Porters are like 9 to 11 or something. Yeah.
They've been coming out with their porters are like this year they released the coffee, vanilla, the regular barrel aged, a chipotle, which was only for growlers, a
Ooh,
chipotle
that would be good.
porter, and the peanut butter and jelly.
Well,
Oh,
there you
you
go.
know-
You could do the chipotle. You could get some ribs. Do the chipotle with the ribs, and then
Biggest
peanut
part
butter and
is
jelly
the-
for dessert.
You
That
know
was
what, man? The only other peanut butter and jelly beer I know sucked.
Dude.
Is that one any good?
Oh,
If you could probably go on YouTube and find a couple of reviews. Believe it or not, it wasn't as sweet as people thought. I think they brewed it with like raspberries or something to get that like jam effect, like that the sweet
okay.
of
Yeah.
like jam and like that peanut butter kind of like body feel, I guess, to it.
Mm-hmm.
Not as sweet as I expected, like really smooth. It was
Okay.
pretty good. I mean, I was very surprised.
So
I never
the
really had
flavor,
it.
but it wasn't over the top sweet.
It was
Yeah.
enjoyable.
So
I'm hoping to
fruit,
start
fruity,
shipping to
but
Pennsylvania soon.
Yeah, it wasn't like a heavy like. It wasn't like a raspberry or like a strawberry like preserved bomb. You know what I mean? But you definitely get a slight sweetness from that, and you're like, all right, I get what they're going with the peanut butter and jelly type of thing.
right. And Ruben, what are you having, man? I want to make sure to get to everybody.
I'm having Southern Tier's double rye right now.
Oh, a double rye. Wow.
2 times rye.
Yeah. Now
Ooh, that's a good looking beer.
I'm not as familiar with Southern Tier as you guys are. So, what do you think of that beer?
It's actually okay. It's definitely not my favorite. You definitely get spiciness to the rye, a little bit of caramel, and actually quite a bit of booze.
That's how I feel about Southern Tier. They're like hit or miss sometimes, man. I don't know.
I'm not a big fan. I got the 6-pack for a good price, so I bought it. But it's a big beer. I thought it said the 8.1% for a rye beer is pretty big. So
Yeah. Do they call it a rye IPA? Is that what they?
No, they just call it a double rye ale.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It says brewed with 3 varieties of hops and 5 types of malts.
Okay.
So nothing special.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Got a 6-pack of it. Gave the other 5 away, so figured I'd have one.
Cheers.
Yeah, I hope to get to more Southern Tier, but a lot of those beers that I couldn't get to before, I hope to eventually get around to to doing more of those. But I've mostly been still getting to a lot of these local beers here in Arizona.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot there, really.
Yeah.
In Arizona, it's a fair amount.
You know, I've been talking to people, of course, and there's getting to be more, is what it is. There's still not as much as you would think for a town this big. You know what I'm saying? But there is getting to be more and more. They're popping up all over the place from what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? The more I am getting to network. And then one thing I did is, I don't know if you guys do it, but I signed up for one of those meetup groups. Have you ever heard of Meetup?
Oh yeah, yep.
I've heard of
belong to a
that.
couple for photography. So yeah, I'm sure there's some for beer.
Yeah, I signed up for one of those, so I think I'm going to check that out this Saturday as well. They seem to do some. Heck, I think they're doing one Thursday, or maybe there was a cigar meetup as well.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
There's tons of them, man. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool app. You know, and then I guess if you were to do some traveling, you can also, you know, meet up in different places where you go. But it seems to be a pretty cool app for hooking up with people that have your same interests, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Boom!
What's it called, Joe?
What you get there? Lager Jack?
No, I got my photogenic level 24.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, level 24.
24. Ooh.
What level am I on? God.
But you know, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm at on that.
Yeah, I don't know what
I got heavyweight 9 for this stout.
Now, for those of you that might not know, we're talking about it's a social beer app called Untapped. It's UNTAPPD, and if you're a beer drinker, you've definitely gotta check it out.
Yeah.
This is mine right now. Mark just put in his sticky stout.
I've got another one coming up here that's going to be, it's following along that the same first word in the name of the beer, too.
Oh, and then Fred put in his Headhunter, right? Yeah, I can see all that. It's a cool app, though.
I'm only level 14 on photogenic. I better get going.
Yeah, man, come on. Step it out. Don't you do photography?
Yeah, I do. But why photograph the beer when I can drink it?
Exactly. Yeah, it's right here.
This might be a cheer beer first. We're gonna go to my little mini fridge, and we'll see what we got.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, Freddie.
Yo.
Are you from South Shore?
Yes, sir.
I'm friends with you on tap somehow.
Yeah, I think I have you on there.
Yeah.
Did I add you, Fred? I don't know.
I don't think I ever met you before.
No.
I'm only level 8, man.
And Joe's the best photographer. Joe, get going. I think what you need to do is all those hot chicks you photograph, you just got to give them a beer. Photograph them with a beer.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I definitely get a lot of. It seems like every time I do take a picture, I'll get the brewery sending me something. You know.
I got a funny story about that too. Brewery. I put in. There's a brewery out here called Mayflower Brewing, and I went to this like at work, mind you, at lunch. We went to like a local bar. They have like pretty good stuff usually, but they had it on cask. It was a Thanksgiving ale, and it sucked so bad, right? So I'm like, it was just like, if it wasn't for the cask, I probably wouldn't even rate it. I would have been like a drain pour if I could. And so I threw it on tap. You guys will probably see it, but if you look through it, I added it, and the brewery cheered me, and they're like, "Hey, thanks for the review, man." I'm like, I give you guys a 2.
Yeah. Hey, you were probably generous. Maybe everybody else is doing like a half.
Yeah.
What's your username, Fred?
I'll tell you right now. I think I have you on there. I'm not sure if.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Shit.
Oh, I didn't realize I had this one. I drank my paycheck badge.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You got
Hey,
that
Joe.
one.
Huh.
If you're ever up in the Tucson area, I went to 2 breweries that were awesome. I went to Borderlands Brewing and Dragoon Brewing Company. They were both awesome. If you're ever up in the Tucson area, and I know Dragoon put some in the Phoenix market, and I think Borderlands has one, a vanilla porter in the Phoenix market.
Heck, I haven't even made it to freaking East Phoenix, let alone get out to Tucson.
What's that?
Screw
Like
the
an hour and a half?
half.
What's that? An hour and a half away, maybe.
I'm still working Central Phoenix, for Christ's sake.
That's great. That's a great problem.
Oh my God, yeah, dude. Because I'm right by, just like I said, Central Phoenix, and then Northern Phoenix, Scottsdale area. So it's like,
well, there's more people in Central Phoenix and North and Scottsdale than there is in the whole state of New Mexico. So, I mean, really, and New Mexico's a big ass state. It's like 100,000 square miles.
It feels like it.
What's your name on there?
I feel where?
I'm just Mark.
Oh,
yeah, Mark Sinderson. I don't hide.
Oh man, there's gonna be like 1,000 people probably.
No, just type in Mark Sinder. I'm the only one.
I just love all the. I don't know what it is. There's other apps that you can use, of course, social.
Oh, there you are.
You get rewards and you get badges and stuff.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Untapped,
Mark, check your pending. It says it was I sent you one. It was pending.
Oh, okay. So request, and yours is, let's see.
Hi,
It says
honey.
Freddie on it.
Omar. No, I got a crap load of pin. Oh, there's.
Freddie, South Shore, Mass.
I'm gonna add you, Ruben. I didn't add you. That's
Yeah, it says mine's pending too.
confirm. There we go.
Hey, it's official now.
150.
We're officially friends.
I don't know what.
I don't know that I'll ever get that badge. It's that Hey Honey badge for drinking meads.
Yeah, I saw
Hey,
that.
honey. Oh.
I'm not
I tried my first mead the other day.
Here's one I won't get. I'll tell you right now. It's the gluten-free badge. I won't get that one.
No.
No.
Okay, so let's see. So you were probably at the. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh,
I gotta
fruits of
look.
your labor. I can't even believe they have this badge. That goes against all the Joe D principles right there, man. You don't fruit the beer, bro. What's up with that?
Never.
Pinky out. They should have a pinky out badge.
Yeah.
At least have a Rita badge.
Yeah, that is great.
All right. All right. Fred, what's your username, Fred? I'm scrolling through and I'm not seeing. Oh, there, Freddie.
Yeah, it was Freddie.
307.
Yep.
All right.
That's it.
All right, you're added.
I'm gonna try a
There we
new
go.
one. The guy sent me too.
Yes.
See,
Can you
and then
guys-
I love
Can you guys familiar with
like
this?
Oh, it's a
Oh,
cool
Oh,
label.
that's cool.
I like that.
big.
Yeah, I got it from a trade too. This is the first time. Elevator
Big
Brewing
back.
Company.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, me either. I have no idea.
Elevator?
Elevator, yeah.
Where are they out of?
Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
80 IBUs, 8.6. So Greg would be happy. It has a bottle date.
Mhm.
IBUs.
Yep.
Greg would be a happy man.
Oh, Greg's probably watching, so yeah, he's definitely smiling right now.
Yeah, that's.
Bottle
I
date.
am noticing more and more beers are putting dates on
Yeah.
the bottle, or somewhere, which is
Yeah.
Which
This is
if
like
I'm
really
gonna pay
small.
$10 for a 6-pack or $15 for a bottle, I better have a date on it. You know.
Lagunitas still is not doing it, and I don't get it.
Yep.
There, I haven't had a Lagunitas in a while. Maybe that's because I always look at the bottle
Yeah.
and see if there's a date or something on it. And sometimes even some of the ones that are old, depending on which beer store I go to, I mean, they're like, "Hey Joe, we got a bunch of crap in the back. Let's put it out on the shelf." You know, and I look at the date, I'm like, "Forget that." You know, an IPA from 2013.
Yep.
Dude, this guy actually
That's
uh-oh,
crazy.
had an accident here. That's
Now this
Good
Don't have your count ready.
Gotta have your
Count
top.
ready.
now this badge is a very subjective badge. It's the Untapped Groupie badge,
Mhm.
and you have to have 5 beers the co-founders of Untapped have had in the last 90 days.
Ooh, that's a bizarre one.
Yeah.
That's a pretty lofty goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the drink your paycheck too. Yeah, I'm looking at these.
Oh, did you really? Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
even remember even getting that.
No, I don't either. That's probably why, because I drank my paycheck and I didn't get it.
We don't remember.
That's kind of a given, isn't it? Like you can
Yeah.
drink your paycheck and beer in a
I got the Power Month. That's a good one. That's like a beer a day for 30 days.
I don't know what it is, man. There is no better thing out there than getting these stupid badges they have. I
Oh,
can
it is.
tell you
I mean,
that.
it's like going for a badge makes you buy more beer. I mean, it's
Oh, here's a frat party badge. Try some cheap beers at college. PBR, Natural Ice.
natty.
If you drink those beers, they'll give you a frat party badge.
Oh. That's
I was at
fun.
college last year. I didn't even get it.
Look at the head on this thing, man. It wasn't even aggressive pour. This thing was like a handful of head.
Yeah, that glass you have too kind of promotes a lot of head.
Yeah. No, dude, I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes right along with my sticky stout.
And there's the name of the episode.
Yeah, I think Bum's
Promotes a
show
lot of head.
title. Yeah, Bum had a show title in there too, but I think that one just got kicked out.
I missed it.
Promotes a lot of head. That makes sense.
Don't fruit the beer, bro. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna bring out and this might be a drain pour, but I'm gonna bring it out anyway.
Uh-oh.
The same theme, sticky toffee.
Oh, from Wells.
Yeah.
They make
toffee.
that beer, that
Double
banana
chocolate.
bread beer.
Banana bread beer.
Oh, no, banana bread. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. And they also do just the what is it? Not the ESB. I think is it the ESB?
Bowler's ESB.
Yeah.
Which is that's a really solid beer.
I've not had
Well,
that.
that banana bread ain't.
No, that's pretty good too.
that
pretty
one's not
good.
bad.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh, this smells like toffee.
This one is in, I don't know. This is like really malty, man. Like
Now that one, I want to hear what you think, Mark, because that one could be too sweet. It could be too caramelly. It could be a whole lot of things. What do you think?
It's got a very distinct toffee smell, but the taste, it's not super sweet. There's a little bit of sweetness, but not too much.
What was its style?
I don't know.
Can you hold it up to the
Craft
camera
beer.
real close for a second when you have a chance?
What's that?
Can you hold the glass up to the camera? I just want to see the.
Oh, yeah.
When you have a chance. Yeah.
It's pretty dark beer.
Yeah.
It is, what's the ABV? 5%. And
So it's a lager.
It's got a caramel flavor,
Oh,
but it's
I got a badge.
not sweet. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Badges are good. Now, if I log this, I don't think I've logged this one. This might be a good one. But it's not overly sweet. This would be really good. I mean, this is a good dessert beer. If you're having this with like, I don't know, like have a Mars, like a Snickers, and this. I mean, this would be a perfect pairing. That would be my suggested pairing. Snickers and this.
Wow, you could have that with a Snickers bar.
You could, man.
You could probably even do that with Oreos, Joe D.
Okay, good. Oreos.
Ooh, now what kind of Oreos? You know what I'm saying? We've got so many different kinds of Oreos.
Yeah, we
now.
do.
I get it.
All right. Now I better get a badge for this because, you know, that's important.
So this is actually a hoppy wheat IPA.
Oh, that's cool.
It's kind of like I don't get too many. Like it says like, let me read this for a second. It's like pineapple, peach, and pine, but I don't get too many of those. I get like a lot of a maltiness and like maybe a hint of sweetness, but wouldn't really say like too much. It doesn't remind me of too much of like an IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that kind of explains some of the head too, right?
Yeah.
Since they're calling it a wheat beer, that would kind of have a lot of head.
Yeah.
Sweetness.
More proteins in the wheat.
Yeah. Does it have a
More protein produces a lot of head.
Show title.
I didn't. Yeah.
Show title.
That is
Done.
protein
Case
equals a
point.
lot of head. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
fun.
kind of depressed because I thought I was going to get a new beer, but I forgot I logged this beer on Untapped like 3 months ago. Oh well.
Yeah, that's the. I've had some people friend me on Untapped, man, and their beer that they've drank is unreal.
Like thousands. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right,
Brandon is a ton.
Oh, Brandon, yeah. No, he's one. Yeah, he's one of them. Zach is
No,
another
Zach
one.
is like at 1,500 or something, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, there was some chick recently friended me, and her beer count was in the thousands, my friend. I mean, it was nuts.
Show you.
Wow. Yeah. That's. Props to them. They must not have a real job, I guess. I don't know. They're going to drink that many different beers.
I just, I work so much, and I know Mark's the same way. I work so much that a lot of times, man, I get home, especially during the school nights.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know that I necessarily have time to drink.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Dude, I have a 13-month-old son, so I don't have time for it's a miracle I'm here because my wife's got her girlfriends upstairs hanging out and they're watching the baby. If not,
cheers to the babysitter.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and see that's another thing. Like, I drive for them, so I have to constantly, be conscious of that. And you yourself, you're watching a child, and you can't be hammered watching a child.
not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every once in a while, I guess it kind of happens, but
You're watching the child and you want to get hammered.
Just a couple, and you know what's funny is, and Mark shares this same thing. Sometimes I am just, especially lately, I've been more in the mood for just a couple of good double shots of whiskey lately. You know what I'm saying? Just like, just give me a couple of ice cubes and a nice couple double shots real quick, and I'm good. So there has been a lot of that too.
Yeah.
And you know what's weird is because I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm not that crazy about Bourbon County stout. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm one of the people that's not that crazy about it. I don't like a big bourbony beer. I'm not real.
The booziness, is that what it gets you? Or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that booziness. But I do like a good whiskey. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I kind of felt this year. I had the Backwards Bastard from Founders, and I found that a little harder to drink. Like that was like a sipper, compared to like the Bourbon County. For me, I got like a lot more like that bourbon barrel, like that bourbon on the Backwoods this year, man. It was like I was sipping on that. Like I was like, whoa, I should get a straw for this thing. Like this is.
Yeah, yeah. There's some of them that and
It
especially
was good, but it was just like wow, it took forever to finish.
if you're having a good cigar with some of those two, and it happens to be a really strong cigar, you're done, son. After
Yeah.
you're after that 45-minute cigar, you're not walking away too easily.
You're gonna go to sleep in your chair. I think.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
You're gonna hit the recline button, and you're gonna be like, ah.
and you know what? You know what's funny is you don't know it till you wake up. You don't know you were asleep until you wake up. You're kind of like,
You wake up and you don't know what time it is. You're like, oh.
Like, oh crap! How long was I asleep? You know what I'm saying? And see, that's what happened to me. Saturday. I didn't even know I was that hammered till I woke up. I was like, oh.
Same thing here, man. I came back from the brewery. My wife got out of work. We watched like a little movie, and I'm like, it wasn't that late. It was like 10:30. I'm like, she's like, "Are you awake? Are you awake?" And I started up. I'm like, yeah.
For the next 30 seconds, and I'm going back to sleep again. Yeah.
No idea. Couldn't tell you what the hell we watched.
Yeah, that was.
That's true.
That's what happens. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I'm just been like lately in the mood for a nice double shot of something. Just kind of sip on it. And, especially, I know the weather for you guys is a lot different than it is here. That's for sure. It's flipping nice.
What is it? 75, 80 degrees there now.
I think it's closer to maybe 78. Yeah.
You got your sweater out after that?
75. No, ooh, the high was 81.
Well, we weren't too bad. We were like 50 today. I mean, that's not too
40,
a little normal for us.
44 right now, and raining. Terrible.
Oh, that's great. 40 degrees and rain is perfect weather.
Yeah, awesome. Can't wait to pull out my frozen driveway tomorrow and slide.
Yeah. Freeze overnight. Tipping the ice off your windshield tomorrow morning.
I save on gas as I slide down the road. I don't even have to.
Right, yeah.
I'm neutral.
The only thing is, this is of course my first Christmas season out here, and it's really hard for me to get in the mood of Christmas because it's just not cold, it's not snowy, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
People decorate their yucca plants and cacti, or
really they do, yeah. They do.
That's fine.
It's hilarious. Because I did grow up. For some of you know that I'm originally from LA, so I do remember like the cans of snow, and you would spray your windows and stuff with, like snow. And,
I wish we had to spray it.
And so,
yeah, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, there's no choice. But
I'm scraping.
Yeah. Now that I've been away from that for years and years and years, it seems a little funny now to see that again. People trying to do anything they can for.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Bum has a good question here. Do any guys have a special beer set aside for? I know Mark does for sure.
I have something. Yeah, I took a look in the basement this weekend, and I've got a few choices. So I've just got to pick one out, and I'll have something. It'll be.
Yeah, I'll definitely be on next week. That should be good. I got a couple of options. Some nice, some barrel aged stuff.
I'm going to try and make it. I have a beer I've been aging for 3 years, but I'll be in Vero Beach, Florida, so Barrack's neck of the woods.
Yeah, there you go.
Hopefully I can make it on.
Nice. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I got some local stuff in my open.
Yeah, I've got a few old ones. I've got to decide which. Do I bring out like an oldie and goodie, or do I bring out just like a monster, big ass beer? Who knows?
Or lime.
Oh, lime. Well, yeah, that's a given. That's a given.
That's a given.
Ooh, perfect. Ruben had my back.
I got
Saved
you.
the show.
got
5
you.
minutes left. Saved the show.
We have fun
I'll be
reading.
here all week.
You know, Joe. You know what you should have done? Joe, you should have gone like on eBay and got like one of those small little oak barrels you can buy for like whatever, and aged a limerita in the oak barrel just for the 300.
Barrel
Oh,
aged.
wouldn't that be hilarious, man?
I think you
Barrel
need to
aged.
get one now, and you just do it for 400. That'll be in like 2 years. You just do it. You just get like a 24-ounce limerita, put it in a barrel, just set it aside.
Yeah. What would a
As the limerita corrodes the barrel, just
It's through the barrel.
Oh, it would be horrible.
Could you imagine if it was like
Oh.
like Zach was talking about in that conversation
Now,
we had?
you get a
Where you
tequila
could
barrel.
wring out the limerita out of the
yeah.
char that comes out of the barrel.
Then you sell that barrel to a brewery out there.
Yeah.
I'll sue you.
Limerita with a tequila barrel would probably be pretty damn good.
Yeah, it would actually be that.
No lie.
No, you know what? You know what? They would make they could put a wheat beer in there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And,
That's what they needed. They needed
Yeah,
a tequila Rita. Tequila Rita.
Tequila Rita.
yeah,
You hear that, Anheuser-Busch?
yeah.
Tequila Rita.
It's you know what? They do have people watching this show.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And now what is the next Rita? I haven't kept
tabs.
I don't think they've come out with any Ritas.
Oh.
We've given lots of suggestions, and they just ignore us.
Now, we do have some political news here on this show this week, and it's some pretty sad political news. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Obama's personal chef left.
Saw that.
Left. One of the really sad things about that was he was the brewer for the White House beer.
Mm-hmm.
So with him goes the White House beer. So hopefully the next chef will pick it up. But for right now, no more White House homebrew.
And what kind of beer did he brew? What was it?
It was, and from what I heard,
they have a honey beer.
yeah, there was 4 of them, right?
Oh shoot, I don't know. They sell them on Northern Brewer.
Yeah, from what I hear, they're not too bad. Let me see if they have it here in the article. Which ones?
They should do like a Russian Imperial Stout.
No, they didn't say which ones. It'd
have to be American Imperial Stout.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
right. It would have to be something like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I forget, man, but I remember we
Past
talked about it.
blue.
We talked about it a while back.
Yeah.
Mark.
IPA. Now, if they would actually brew an IPA at the White House, I would give them props for that. I mean, a real IPA, not one of these fake IPAs. I mean, like something solid. Like
I would
80
imagine.
IBUs.
I would imagine they had to make an IPA. They had to make a pale ale, and they had to have made like a brown ale or a lager of some sort, and then a wheat beer.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
I remember there was 4.
The first thing came up was the White House Honey Ale.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because they did reference something about.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Honey ale, honey blonde, honey porter are the 3 I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's too much honey. Toss in some hops.
honey brown
Yeah,
ale.
what's with all the honey?
Yeah. What's up with that?
Honey brown ale.
It's not like
yeah.
DC's known for their honey.
I guess. Or their honeys. I don't know.
Yeah, Clinton kind of made the White House kind of famous for that, right?
Maybe he came up with the sticky toffee name.
That's the collaboration. That's the collaboration beer.
Dude, that is perfect, right? That's the little nod towards they could have had the sticky toffee cigar beer, right?
The cigar maker will be renamed Nameless.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
Jeez, oh man.
You know what? Now they never did. They ever say what kind of cigar that was?
I don't know.
They would have been so rich. It's not
I'm kind of curious now. What kind of cigar
what's like
that
the
was.
really little tiny one, the Figueroa or whatever those things are?
I don't know.
I don't know. The little. I'm not going to go there. The little skinny one.
Yeah. Oh man.
That is hilarious, man. Yeah, I've heard that would be a hell of a nod right there, wouldn't it?
Oh, man.
Well, it's just like Jeff Fisher did this week. He sent out the 6 picks that for the captains for the coin toss. The beginning of that Redskins game, he sent out the 6 picks that they traded for Griffin out there to do the coin toss, man. Kind of like a
Yeah.
How's that working out for you? And then through a 24-0 stomping on your ass, huh?
Still, my Patriots bounced back. So
Yeah. Man, them fucking Patriots, man! I tell you, I can't. Oh, them guys.
They had a
Too
rough,
damn
rough,
good.
schedule, rough schedule the last couple games, but
Mm-hmm.
not too bad.
Steelers won this week.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
They pulled that one out, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
I only got to watch a little bit of it, but I was happy with what I did see.
I had a Bell on my fantasy team. So I'm happy.
I'm sure you were awfully happy.
We've got the Thursday nighter. That's kind of a big game. We could definitely play a spoiler for the Cardinals, man, if we were to win that one. So
Yeah, you guys are on fire right now, man. The defense is on all cylinders. They're just firing, dude.
Long came back, man.
Yeah.
Chris Long came back, and we put 52-0 on his dad's old team, the Raiders. And
That was a cool game. That was a cool game.
I was enjoying that. There were some Rams players. I was kind of following Twitter that day too. There were some Rams players twittering, right? And they were like, "We can hardly tweet about the last touchdown because there's another one by the time I finish the tweet."
Yeah.
It was just nuts. But the Patriots, speaking of the Patriots, they've had a few games like that too, man, where it's just like
What?
marched right down the field,
Yeah.
But in any case, man, we better get, and we'll see you guys here next week, man, for the Big Show 300. Man.
300. Woo.
That is cool. And anticipate a little bit of an early start on that one. So,
6:30.
yeah, maybe about 6:30, something like that. Yeah, that way we can get a little bit of a head start on that one.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got to get all my work done on Tuesday, so I don't have to worry about it in the morning.
That's right.
I guess that's the.
Luckily, I'll be on vacation. I'll be on vacation.
Not me.
Uh-oh.
I was right.
Well, I
All right,
want to
guys.
thank you guys for joining in, man. I appreciate it. And that'll be the close of another good one, man. I appreciate it, man.
299.
Thanks, Fred. We'll see you guys.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Later.
Good night.
All right, man. Bye.
Bye.